Greetings. I am Pillar Access, the intro editor today with EVE Online. My original plan for today was sleeving cards and talking about stuff, but the thing I was waiting for to come in is not here yet. So, EVE Online is. Yeah, check a few things. Come on. Skill points. Mercenary Den Management. Interesting. Alright. Oh, that's right. Omega. Apparently, I'm down to the wire on getting. What is it? It's 10 plex. Jeez. Never mind. It's a special thing. It ain't free though. No, never mind. I don't have quite enough to cover that one. What have I missed since the last time I was here? Basically nothing. It's like after the 10th. Oh, I'm doing. Hello. I'm doing all right. It seems like the 10th was the last time anything happened with stuff. All right. Let's see. Oh, we can always get this. Oh, okay. That's what I needed to do. All right, now to see what it. I still can't claim that one. It has been a while since I last came back to this. Let's go do some agent stuff. And talk about what's going on anyway. Let's make sure that's cleared. Let's find my probe for the scanning later. Yeah, I got home from work a little bit ago. I'm just ready to relax with something. But yeah, the original plan was to leave the cards for the game I've been waiting for, and they're still out delivering stuff. So hopefully I see it soon because I wanted to get the tabletop games video done for that pretty soon. I'm missing. Right, I have stuff still lying around. The Rifter that we bought. Let's see here. Let's come back yet. Let's see. Still have that one. And working details. Yeah, there's no way I'm selling it at that price. I might have to go take 3 and then go pick it up. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna do that later. First, let's go knock out the missions today. Do some smaller scale stuff. Alright. Destination. That's a distance. Alright. Open up the cargo ahead of time. Alright. Stop that. Move it over. And we're out of here. So what has been going on lately? Oh, yeah, the Battletech thing was Friday. We talked about that during the tour to Doom. But yeah, it's kind of hard to talk about anything during the I'm trying to play Doom. The game gets hectic at times. Okay. I need to look up the specific versions of the mechs that I'm using. Get an idea of what kind of strategy I'm going to need with them. They're all mostly light mechs, so they're just going to be fast. Keep the speed up. And then Saturday, got to play Built for War, a game of World War II tank development. And actually managed to win that one by a point. Kind of surprised at how close of a game that was. That's an interesting approach. I almost want to pick up the game as well. Feature it here. It's like every turn you get to either add a token to your blueprints or build the blueprints you've already built up. And halfway through the game, more advanced items start showing up.
Warp drive active.
And you can take actions that are affected by what you've done for your ship so far, or tank. Able to secure objectives, get support, fire on your opponent's tanks or support. Really interesting approach. Yeah, after that we got to do a little playtesting for a game someone's been working on for at least a decade by now. They've really been putting a lot of work into it. Just character fighting game. Curious if it what it takes to balance a game like that. We've got unique characters, abilities that costs a certain amount of resources. They're built over turns randomly. Like you have to roll a die to build up your resources. I'm curious to see
Warp
what
drive
it'll,
active.
what it will take to really make the game shine. I'm curious about, the setting of it. We got these characters. I'm wondering more about the world they're a part of.
Warp drive active.
I got to come up with that and work on some other stuff. I've got
Docking permission requested. Docking
most of
request
the
accepted.
videos squared away for one of those tabletop games. I'm s- I'm now working on the shorts for each of them. Nice. All right. This one. uh, Skills are up here. And once I'm through, yeah, the last few videos I have to do for the Photos Tabletop Games series for the time being. Nice. Are Star Realms, the Star Trek version of it. I've owned the game previously, but I don't think I ever got around to featuring it before before selling it off. Yeah, I started doing all this stuff in 2022, but it was the auction of 2021 where I sold off a lot of my games a number of which I keep thinking I shouldn't have sold in the first place. So I have some of them back. Yeah, Star Realms, the Star Trek version, Doom, the board game, the newer one. They still haven't done anything to expand it, which is kind of annoying though. How far away is this one? Uh, Shoot, the destination from. That's right. Where were my jobs? Okay, no things to go pick up. Really have been away from this game for a while. Okay. Yeah, after those, I have the box set for BattleTech Alpha Strike. I need to go through the rules and figure that one out. That's why I've been trying to buy as much time as possible so that I have that much time to actually read through the rules. This mini war game is always going to be a bit tricky to figure out between movement stuff, terrain, other things. Alright, so, sure. As many as classic timber. Yeah, I figured it'd be the one way to have Clan Max in my collection. Yeah, I'll be featuring that. I'll be doing the. There you go. So, the character creation finale. We're just going through all the RPGs I have and figuring out what would be my character for each of them. Taking my Skull Dude. And after that is just getting all the shorts for the remaining games. The two showdowns for the Duke and Unmatched. Oh, I'm way off. Jeez. There's 0 down. The Yeah, the showdowns for that. The Watch Me Play It solo for the Terraforming Mars Automata. And Wormspan. And then I'm going to get the expansion for Euphoria and do that one too. And after that, that's pretty much it for. It's pretty much it for the original videos I have in mind. And then let's figure stuff out eventually. Other ideas I wanted to do the board game mechanics primer. That for videos. What's that leave me for live streams? I always come back to this, but they recently updated HoloCure, and that game is a lot of fun. So I've re-downloaded it, and I'll be saving that for the live stream option. Hopefully, I won't have any issues with the music, because the first turn to Doom is still considered marked for copyright. It's not a strike, thankfully, but still, it's the fact that the freaking second level music. The fact that the second level music is just, by the way, this is the blues jam. Really, I remember when I was first starting out, just being paranoid about music that had the audio like off for a lot of games. Yeah, I'm sorry for the poor showing on the Doom part 2. I just I don't always I haven't really played through the second episode all that often, and then I'm not used to playing without the invisibility code. Like I gotta get used to dodging and stuff, and also the surprises, and also the darkness of some of these areas. I I still hate the descending ceiling concept. Something about something heavy coming down my head is just like, ah, no, thank you. Just in here. It's always interesting to see what kind of mean things games will come up with to mess with players. There's that progression from Wolf 3D, no no crushing traps, Doom, descending ceilings. On the second episode, Heretic, descending ceilings on the second level. Hexen, its first level, has both crushing walls and crushing ceiling floor setups. It's like, who thought this was a good idea?
Module has run out of charges.
No. Next, please.
Warp drive active.
And Quake introduces its dark traps and that one thing that shoots a giant mirror javelin from the wall. bikes. Belt on one.
Warp drive active.
Is there even anything to scan around here? Yep. All good. I remember I always wanted to. I remember when I first started thinking about game design that I wanted to make like computer games. I think one of my own ideas was like I was thinking about what kind of mean stuff I could do as well, but actually having to see what kind of messed up stuff designers can make. It's like I don't know. I don't know if I want to be that mean. Let's see. One of these days, I will take a ship I can afford to lose and a clone with no implants, and I will go through a wormhole. But not today. And I will be prepared for that day when it does feel like a good time for it. Should be good. Still a lot of stuff I haven't done with this game yet. This enjoy the more casual approach is over. Let's see. Starting point. Keep thinking about making a bigger return to this when I'm caught up on projects and I really just want to get into a game like I used to. I'd like to find out if there's anybody at our game store that still plays this one. I remember first hearing about Eve from The guy who's running the game store way back when. Either be playing that or EverQuest. But this immediately caught my attention because sci-fi and spaceships, all that fun stuff. There's, a, there's another minis game I haven't thought about in a while. Both Battlefleet Gothic and Full Thrust. Two very interesting space games. I remember Full Thrust was a thing for our gaming group for a while. Kind of wondering if there's anyone who still has that. There's no left. All the stuff coming home someday. Right. Okay, so let's do that.
Warp drive active.
Back home. Take a side trip over to get the blueprint. Figure out what other blueprint I want to work on. And let's figure out the next mission. What else is going on?
Warp drive active.
Personally, I'm just feeling pretty good right now. Uh, up to 90 subscribers. Really surprising. I guess the costume shorts are helping. Yeah, I still have some more of those I want to mix in.
Warp drive active.
What else do I want to do for shorts and other stuff? Oh yeah, I picked up this little mini drum kit thing. Thinking about doing like a video or something out of it. I don't know if anyone can hear that. This a silly little thing at Five Below for like $5. I was like, you know what?
Warp drive active.
I've always wanted my own drum kit. I just don't have the money or the space. But I just like drumming. That's why I just kind of drum at my desk sometimes. I just need to find a good rhythm for it. The last, the last thing that really tested my rhythm was Patapon on the PSP. Here. Look.
Warp drive
That game was
active.
fun. I messed up. The whole Patapon theme was just kind of catchy as hell. And some of those fights were really tough. There were some mean missions in there where if if your little Patapons get killed, they're killed permanently. It's like, oh shoot.
Docking permission requested. Docking request
Otherwise, you
accepted.
can just like revive your dudes at the tree if you can save their hats. Right, I now have a copy. The copy needs to go to my holding center for blueprint copies, which is back this way. And we're gonna go back. Yeah, music is just such an interesting thing. Just all these all these different things to make sounds and rhythm.
Warp drive active.
A way to tell a story with music. So I was curious. There's the Green Jello song of the Three Little Pigs, where at one point Rainbow shows up and have the sound effect of him gunning down the wolf, represented with drums. It's like, okay, that's kind of messed up, but also kind of cool. There'll be other musical works
Warp
where
drive active.
certain instruments will represent like birds and such. Curious. Yeah, I like listening to music, but I really want to try playing music too. I feel like drums would be very straightforward for me. Trying to use like a trying to do fingering with a guitar and I don't know, and remember all that.
Warp drive active.
I remember having recorders in school way back when. It's like
Docking permission requested.
at some point I found out that I have asthma. It's like, okay, I probably shouldn't be
Request accepted.
trying to play this thing. But I feel like my lungs are better in recent times. That maybe I could try it again. I'm reserving copies here for later. And eventually get to a point where I can put them into a contract to figure out what's going to be worth offering. Still haven't done a whole lot of research into the contract system. Have anything else going on? I'm just still surprised by the support for all the costume shorts, especially the recent pink dress.
Warp drive active.
And I do see the dislikes, but it's understandable. It's gonna, you know, not really gonna appeal to everyone. I'm just grateful that there's no hate comments. The dislikes don't concern me. Hate comments would though. Yeah, I'm just
Warp drive active.
gonna figure out what else to do for the costume shorts. Because I don't want to just reserve it for Halloween only. I want to be able to do it whenever I've got something on a feature. Kind of like what I do with the tabletop games. The more I think about the playtesting, the one guy's game the other day, the more I think about, I really want to get back to my own
Drive
designs.
active.
I should have the guts to just bring them in and say, here, let's play this. Tell me what you think. Make sure I have a written set of rules that people can reference if needed. 'Cause, uh, we got a game, your rules should be free for people
Warp
to
drive
look
active.
at as they're playing instead of having to always ask the person running it.
Docking permission requested. Docking request
Yeah, that's what I'll
accepted.
probably be looking through next. With all the time I have ahead to maybe catch up on other stuff not related to the channel, it's probably where I should put my time. Original space here. Okay. Industry. Pick up the mobile depot. Let's see. On the burst. Is it selling though? People want to buy this sucker. Huh? Maybe. Still have drifters I can build. Add to the collection of other things that aren't selling. Slasher. Who's buying slashers? People want to buy slashers. Okay. What do I have? That's more than one. That is not more than one. There's more than one. So here's what we do. We go do the mining, come back, and make a ton of slashers. In the meantime, what's a blueprint I can take? We go get, improve. I really want to improve this. Ideally, I should improve this one. Okay. All right. Next step is get into the mining ship. Actually, hold up. Actually, where are they? They're here. The market details. So, immediately, humans do just 2 mil. Straightforward. And I'm probably going to have to stop making these until I come back to the game and decide to get back in the planetary industry because, yeah, it's not happening anymore. So let's look at the what I need. This specific one. Because if I'm making multiples of them, it means less requirements of certain materials. Smart fabs are at three a piece, at three each. Okay, 240, 267. Sorry about that. 267 if I go to the one place I don't want to go. 285. Okay, 285. Okay, back. Those are 112 apiece. So 285 and 112 is 397. Okay, 397. Okay, here, nope. Yeah, actually show the route. So okay, so 387. Then three of those is on 285. 387 is 660, 672, 672. Okay. Ah, crap. 672. 672. 796. 796. Okay. I can find these. Sidron. 796. And then let's say let's consider it 2000. 2000 times 400. Actually, it's going to be reduced because of the this. So let's just say 320. Okay, 320 times, so 320, 620,000, 640,000. Two, yeah, 640,000, and then seven close to eight. That's 14. That's 1.4 million. 1.4, 1.5. Then you figure in the job costs. It's going to be, I mean, okay. Okay, there's still profit to be made, even if I'm buying it from other people. It's just gonna be an absolute pain in the ass. Okay, so maybe as long as people are still buying them, though. uh, See, I love how this game is getting me, gets my mind going on all this fun stuff. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into the mining frigate. Good old venture. Why did I name this ship Glass Slipper? I think it's I think it's as a reminder to myself that I'm not afraid to leave it behind. Because I lost one venture already to friggin' other players. So I made my peace with the fact that it might get blown to hell someday. I think what I want to do is improve material efficiency on it at least once more. Yeah, let's improve the material efficiency once more. Because if I can get the percentage down one more point, making them in bulk will save a little bit of money on buying the materials that way. Let's go ahead. Let's go. Let's go to the usual mining fun. Okay. And then I'm going to need to dock. I'm docking the sucker place. Okay. I will be right back. Actually, hold up. Let me dock safely first. As soon as I come out of the warp. Get in there. Sucker. Alright. They're back.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
And I'm back. Okay. That's one of the two things I was waiting for. Not the board game, but something else. Well, it's considered a good idea to have two of something. Just in case. Actually, this one serves a purpose that requires me to have two of it. Let's have 4 job runs. It's noticeable how much less it's going to use. Oh, I see. It's already the percentage is already figured in. So 4,000, 400,000, 15. Yeah. So 1.5 to 1.6 million isk normally. 6, 8, 14 almost. About 14, 1.4. So let's go ahead and oh crap. That's right, all the modifiers are locked behind Omega. God damn it. Alright. Well, in the meantime, I'll just focus on the time efficiency. Yeah. I can't make it cheaper, I can make it faster. Alright. And then we'll go do some mining. We'll start at the bottom.
Warp drive active.
It's while mining, I'm gonna open this up. Let's see what condition it's in. It said it's gonna be new, so it's in good condition. Alright, so tell me if y'all do this too. When you've got your package in, you've opened it and you got everything out of it. You also take a permanent marker to your address and the address it came from. You know, provided you don't have to like return it or anything. Make sure to do that because I don't want anyone digging through my trash and having that information ready.
Warp drive active.
Wait, God. Oh, that's nice. A little sticker on the item, packaging of the item that says, "Thank you for supporting my small business." That's nice. I'm always happy to buy stuff that I'm looking for from whoever's looking to sell it. Get the light out. Yeah, considering this specific item is from a store that I'm, and knowing how much it was at that store, the fact that this was pretty cheap to get is very nice. Alright, we got that. Is there any other... Can reach any more pledge place? Got more over there. Alright. Alright. You there, and you there. That helps, but let's go ahead and approach that. Alright. Yeah, I genuinely wish there were certain stores that were here in town for the stuff that I'm looking for, instead of having to rely on the online. Or that the places where I do get my stuff hold on to, get the stuff around consistently. But I guess there's a point in time where stores just gotta say, okay, we're not carrying this one. If you want it, buy it from somebody who doesn't want it anymore. Yes. is quite colorful. Got stretchy points, which goes, well, getting into this one. This has been taken care of quite well, which I always appreciate. It smells clean too. Yeah, for the record, it is a dress. Because if you haven't seen my costume shorts by now, you know that I like my dresses. At some point, I gotta get back to making the dresses that I have in my project pipeline. Cool. You go manufacture the item and you call it a day. I'm glad they have this whole incentive system of, yeah, just go do stuff and make money and skill points if you do at least two of them, and bonus stuff if you stick to doing this over the course of the rest of the month, at least a couple weeks. I might make more time for this game, I think. I do. I am starting to really miss this experience. Because what other games could I play that are gonna scratch this itch of going out in space and mining and researching blueprints and making stuff and selling it for money and using the money to go get cool stuff and go fight pirates and do the mining and transport that I already do even better. Uh, what other games are going to scratch that itch? I'm curious if the old Elite, that space game, classic space game, is still playable somewhere. I know they have Elite Dangerous, but I kind of want to see if the older version is still around, still playable. It's one of the more frustrating things sometimes is trying to play older games and the compatibility just does not work at all. It's like crap. I had that issue with Nox. I had it with Miss. Like how the CD-ROM or Unreal Tournament. I was having issues with. Um, I just want to see more old games be playable. Uh, Because, there's a lot of good old games out there, and being able to play them should be a thing. A lot of games that just can't be played anymore. It's like, you know, I think being able to have old games around for like research into this is how a game could and should be made. or these are the lessons you can learn from it. It says what is modern gaming anymore, but a lot of just rehashing old stuff, or or when they're trying to jump into new stuff, it's the wrong kind of new stuff. Stuff that doesn't really matter for the gameplay side of things. Stuff that only affects storytelling the wrong ways. I don't know. This here in my spaceship, gathering space rocks to go make my ships, to go make money, to go put towards cool stuff that I want. This this is my online life of choice right here. And I see why other people would make it theirs as well. Okay, I think I got enough. Let's just go back. Let's go home.
Warp drive active.
Seeing the player count coming into this, and I can still, because I have the launcher window still open, I can watch the player count, and seeing 30,000 plus people playing this it's just cool to always be able to see that.
Warp drive active.
People want to be here. You know what? I want to be here too. So I would think I will try to make an effort to keep coming back to this game a little bit more often.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I think my paycheck after Thanksgiving, I'll probably use that to get back into Omega and get back to what I was doing before. Either this check or the next one after, because I should be caught up on everything I've been trying to accomplish. Get that processed. Go take a look at the industry. Make, make start playing. You play until I burn out, and the whale will keep playing. Yeah, it's it just comes in cycles of interest, and then rethinking things, then coming back to it. So later tonight, or later in the afternoon, evening, I'll probably come back and take care of this. 5 days from now is a comeback on Saturday. Pick up this one. All right. One last reward to claim for the day. Yeah, all those little rewards add up. Make the difference. All right. Well, I think that's basically what I wanted to take care of for now. And basically, I have stuff to talk about. Uh, what else? What do I got coming up? I've got more of the Pillarless tabletop games series coming down the pipeline, along with the appropriate short for each one. Zombies was the most recent for both the video and the short. The short came out today. Remaining games, we've got Cash and Guns, Euphoria, Unmatched, Wormspan, Space Dealer, Spirium, Meeple War. And then eventually, I gotta do Star Realms, Doom, the Automata for Terraforming Mars, Alpha Strike for Battletech, and then solo and showdown videos for some of these. And then the character creation video for all the RPGs I've got so far. Because I won't need to actually get creative with making actual characters. So, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, GeoMax, for stopping by. It's been fun, but I gotta head out for now. All right. Thanks. I'll see you next time.